Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys my acne.org journey so far. It's been a month. I recently just finished a month on the regimen, I think on Thursday, and it's been such a roller coaster, such an emotional roller coaster. I'm going to share with you guys before and after videos. I'm going to talk about the side effects that I experienced during each week. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So week one. In week one, I never really felt there was not much change. I did start experiencing some dryness, which was obviously expected from the regimen, but it wasn't anything crazy. And at that point I was like, is this what people usually say is so hard about the regimen? This is easy for me. This is a walk in the park. So in week one I didn't experience too many side effects. Let me insert a clip before I started the regimen so that you guys can see my skin then. Good morning guys, today is my first day on the regimen. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be doing like weekly check-ins just to see the progress of my skin. So let me adjust. Yes. So this is how my skin is currently looking. This is before. I have not put the regimen on at all, and this is what I'm working with. Let me bring you guys closer. So as you guys can see, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on here. Yeah. So day one, let's go. Also, for the treatment, this one here, the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide, I'll just be referring to it as BP. That's like the acne.org slang. So this treatment is supposed to be used in a certain way, using certain amounts, because you have to kind of introduce it into your skin and then build it up slowly so that your skin gets used to it. Now in week one and week two, I didn't disregard, but then I was so impatient, so I was using too much too soon. So, and then in the first week, since I didn't experience much, I was like, it's okay, let's move on, because every week you're supposed to increase the amount you're using, which you guys will see was a big mistake. Always follow instructions. By the end of week one though, I noticed that I wasn't getting any fresh breakouts. Previously, before I was on the regimen, I would wake up every day with a new breakout. So now I will insert a clip of the end of week one. So this is the end of week one officially. Today I begin week two, and this is how my skin is looking. It's extremely dry, it's extremely flaky, but we're hanging in there. I can already see an improvement in my skin. Let me bring you guys closer. I don't know if you guys can see how much it's flaking. Look around the mouth. Okay, so today I am increasing, because last week, week one, I was doing this much of the BP, the benzoyl peroxide. So today I'm increasing up to that much of benzoyl peroxide of BP. So yeah. Okay, let's get into week two. Week two, I feel like, was the worst week for me. It was really horrible. I almost quit the regimen. The dryness, first of all, was on another level. Week two started okay, and then I increased how much BP I was using because I was being cocky, and I was like, I don't have sensitive skin. My skin is getting used to the BP, so I increased how much I was using, and yeah, my skin at that point was like, So in the beginning it was okay, just minimal drying. Then like midweek I started experiencing some severe dryness and flaking which was all okay, but I just felt like it was too much. I was like, what is going on? And then towards the end of week 2, my face started swelling. So for like 2 days I would wake up and my face was actually swollen, and swelling is never ever a good thing. So at that point is when I was like, something here is off. So I went onto the forum. One of the reasons why I love this regimen is that there's a forum and you're guaranteed to find someone who's made the same mistakes you have and managed to rectify their mistakes. So I went online and I typed, the much BP I was using and the side effects I was experiencing, especially the swelling and the crazy peeling. And the result that I got, or the answer to my problem, was that I had done too much too fast. In week 1 I was supposed to be using very little once a day. I was doing not very little, twice a day. And then in week 2 I even went ahead to increase that. So it was inevitable that my skin reacted the way it did, and I panicked. I was like, oh my god. First of all, when it was drying, I was like, I'm not going to replace acne for crazy peeling skin, like no. And then now when it started swelling, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna use this regimen anymore. But thank God for the forum. So let me insert footage from that second week on the regimen, because it was quite intense. I'm doing a check-in before week 2 is over, because my skin is just peeling and it's crazy dry. Let me bring you guys in. Look at that. Look at this. It's crazy. Like it's really, it's struggling. Oh my god. We're beginning week 3 today. I'm pretty fed up, honestly. If it wasn't for the forum, I think I would have stopped this regimen. So this is how my skin is looking as I begin week 3. So it's actually really clear. I haven't had a breakout maybe from after week 1, so it's actually clear. I just needed to stop doing this to stop flaking. Okay, I'll see you guys as I begin week 4. In week 2 though, I still didn't have any new breakouts, but maybe it's that I couldn't tell because I was so focused on the swelling and the peeling. I didn't even know what was going on underneath my skin. But thank God in week 3 things started looking up. So week 3 is when I decided to just be patient with this regimen and just accept the fact that acne isn't just cured magically in a couple of weeks. It's going to take time, and I just accepted that. So I drastically reduced how much of the BP I was using, of the benzoyl peroxide. So it's like I started all over again. It's like I went back to week 1 and started using it the way it was supposed to be used. So I would use so little, like a dime size, and I would just use it at night. And within the second day of doing that, there was no swelling. My skin stopped flaking. It wasn't so dry anymore, and then my skin tone just evened out really well. And at that point I was like, thank God I didn't quit, because thank God I didn't quit. I'm going to insert some footage of me, because I filmed quite a bit during that week, and all of you guys were saying, oh my gosh, your skin is glowing, it's looking good, and I just felt so good. So I'll insert some footage of how my skin was looking at the very beginning of week 3. This is now when it was recovering from the peeling and the drying, so it still didn't look like very healthy and glowy. But now this next footage is now later on in the week, where my skin just, it did a 360, man. Like my face was just looking healthy and glowy, and I was here for it. Then now in week 4, I increased to using a dime size in the morning, and then I increased what I was using in the night because I was still moving a bit too fast, which I feel was not okay. In fact, now I have reduced it back again. I'm really going to take baby steps on this regimen, because now when I was in week 4, I started experiencing the dryness, and I could see the flakiness. I could see it coming. So I decided to just reduce again. Now in week 3 and week 4, I did start getting breakouts again, quite a number, and they were just weird breakouts. You know, in fact, I have one like right here. There are those pimples that come and they're under the skin, so they're not on the surface of the skin, they're under the skin, and then they're huge, and they're not fun, and they're painful to touch. So those are the kind of breakouts I've been getting, on top of now just the regular ones. But going on the site, the forum, I'm so thankful for that forum. You see that people still continue getting breakouts. They say that it's the regimen just really cleansing the pores or something like that. So this is basically how my skin was looking in week 4. It was still looking pretty good, pretty glowy. I'll insert a video that I filmed around that time so that you guys can see how my skin was looking then. So right now I'm in my 5th week, and I have reduced the amount of BP I'm using to a dime size in the morning and a dime size at night. And once that I feel like my skin is used to that, then I'll keep increasing. As I increase, I give it time. I increase. Eventually, you're supposed to use a whole finger length full of BP to ensure that your face is completely clear. So I'm just going to keep building up my tolerance slowly, and just accept the fact that it's going to take some time. In the weeks to come, I've ordered for another kit actually. Not that this one is almost over, though the moisturizer is running low because I have been piling on the moisturizer. I usually look like I have a face mask by the time I'm done. So I've ordered another kit, and this time I also ordered the glycolic acid. They have a 10% AHA glycolic acid, so that's supposed to that's a chemical exfoliant. So I'm going to start incorporating it slowly by slowly after some time, maybe like after another month, when my skin has really gotten used to the benzoyl peroxide. I can incorporate that, and it's supposed to help to fade acne scarring, some people say, and also it's just supposed to really completely even out your skin tone. It can take care of hyperpigmentation, so I'm excited to incorporate that into the regimen. Also, now the 4 weeks of wearing no makeup are over, so I'm low-key scared of starting to wear makeup again, if I'm being quite honest. But there are very many people on the regimen who actually even didn't stop wearing makeup at all. They just recommend that at least for the first 4 weeks you don't wear makeup, but after that, you know, as your skin is getting used to the BP, you can start wearing makeup again, just just being gentle with your technique, being really gentle, because irritation equals acne. That's like what they always say on the website. So I'm going to be wearing makeup again, but I'm going to be wearing very few times. I'm going to be wearing makeup very few times a week, because before I would wear makeup like maybe 3-4 times a week, maybe 5 sometimes. But now I'm just going to be limiting my makeup wearing to just once a week, and that's basically just on the days when I'm filming. because filming my makeup tutorials must go on, plus I've missed makeup. So yeah, just once a week until further notice. Okay, also though, I also want to start, after this kit that I've just ordered, I want to start replacing the cleanser and the moisturizer. Many people who have been on the regimen recommend that you get, not that they recommend that you get new ones, but they say you don't have to stick with these ones. So slowly by slowly, after I finish the second kit, I'm going to replace the cleanser and the moisturizer. I think I'm just going to go with the Simple skincare brand, which I was using earlier this year. It's good for sensitive skin. It doesn't irritate the skin. Like your skin feels really refreshed and hydrated with it. So I think and also it's affordable, so I'm just going to be going back to that. But currently this is how my skin is looking. Like, you guys, my skin glows. My skin hasn't looked like this in over a year, and I feel so grateful. And you know, I'm still improving every single day. And it's just, wow, it's been an emotional roller coaster for those first few weeks, but I think clear skin is coming. It is definitely coming. So I just want to say thank you so much, because you guys have been so supportive. You've been so encouraging to me, and I'm here for it. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments and I will respond to them. Subscribe to my channel so that you can even keep up with this journey of mine to clear skin, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.